Hello, welcome to the real fucking press start. My name is Bishop. I need to tell you something. I don't know what happened to your hosts. They've gone missing, but I found this laptop. And I found the whiteboard, and we're gonna do the show. I am Bishop, and this is my friend Gregorio.
Hello.
Gregorio Slice.
Yes.
A.K.A. Gregorio Slim.
A.K.A.
the big Gregorius. Gregorius Maximus. He won the Colosseum.
A.K.A.
He's a monster. Anyway, fuck those guys. We've got a new show. It's not about fucking some bullshit gaming.
Yes.
It's about fucking and coming. Alright? Listen to me. That's the only thing I saw on the whiteboard that I liked was fucking and coming.
That's all we
Right,
know.
Gregorio?
Yeah, that's all we know.
We just do ecstasy.
All we know is
fuck
fucking and come.
And we have good ecstasy. Because everybody knows Eastern Europeans have good ecstasy.
Yes. We all have access.
We're Eastern European, but we live in Tibet.
Yes.
Anyway, fuck that. Yeah,
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough of that. We had to just grab some attention. Anyway.
In case you didn't know, that's... what's your name? Chub Dijj?
Oh, yeah. This, of course. Nobody else has that kind of talent.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I was going to call you by your real name. I just had a blank on your show
Have
name.
I been called by my real name at all?
I think so. I've called you a couple times by your real name.
Anyway, it's Chub Dijj and G-Money's here.
G-Money.
And that's...
A.K.A. G-Roll Norrington.
We have plenty of room for all your AKAs today. Can I help you,
A.K.A.
man?
the real Rob Kardashian.
What do you got here? You got some good wax and some good weed for me?
Yeah, some Grinch mist.
Some Grinch mist? That's the wax?
Yeah, Grinch
Right on.
mist, like Grinch.
Where's my change? Where's my card at? Hey! See my card?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
You spent 140 or what?
Yeah.
This is not a drug deal.
This is not a drug.
It's medicine.
Alright, get out of here, Leah. Don't say anything. Get out of here. Get out.
Come in here
Yeah.
saying some weird shit.
Anyway. Okay. Get out of here. What do you want?
Get on out of here. Get out.
I know, I told you.
Alright. We're
God
gonna...
damn. No damn privacy.
Yeah, we'll edit that.
No, we won't. Pistol Pete will not edit that shit out. How much you want to bet?
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. He probably won't. Anyway.
Yeah.
Where were we? We're in the middle of
AKA
AKAs. That's
A.K.A.
terrible.
Rob Kardashian.
AKA the interruption. The weed interruption. No. Alright. Yeah, we had plenty of room for AKs until that part.
Until that happened.
Yeah. So anyway. Yeah, this is just us. Nobody else. Not one. There's no caboose. There's
Pistol Pete Jr.
I mean,
is
there's
out
no police.
filleting player 2.
Everybody knows that's a two-man job, so Blue Guy is with him. So yeah, and that's of course. I don't get why player 2 can't do the show, but he has time to get filleted by.
By player
Blue
2
Guy.
and Blue Guy.
Yeah. No, it's weird by Pistol Pete and Blue Guy. Player 2's not filleting himself, of course, even though he could.
Good.
It's overrated. That's what people say. Sucking your dick is overrated.
Yes.
Would you suck your dick if you could?
No.
You would
'Cause
try. You'd put it in.
Sure, I would try
So it's
once.
like-
I would try once.
I would try once, but I don't.
But at the same time, I know where my dick has been.
It's like scratching your back. You know, like when somebody else scratches your back, how much better it
Yeah.
is. It's weird. Like that's probably how sucking your own dick is. Just like scratching. Because you can reach it. Like, okay, if you get that spot, you can reach it. But it's better when you have somebody, hey, scratch my back.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. Oh. And then you kind of like,
Yeah,
you don't even
yeah,
have
your back kinda like-
and then you don't even have the scratch anymore, but you're still like, all right,
Just keep doing it.
like a little
Just
lower.
keep going.
All right, a little lower.
Don't stop.
All right, that's good. Yeah, seriously though. But that's probably exactly what like sucking your dick is like scratching your back. Like it doesn't help. It doesn't help. It's like maybe it relieves the problem, but it's not enjoyable or as enjoyable.
But if you were to jack off versus sucking your own dick, would you just jack off or would you suck your own dick?
That's the question of the ages. I would think. I don't know. I would rather.
I think I just jack off.
No, better jack off. Who knows? But I don't know how. It feels.
Yeah, we don't know how
That's
it
gross
feels.
though. To
Yeah.
have your own dick in your mouth.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when a girl has my dick in her mouth, I'm like amazed. Like,
I can't believe
she
you're doing this.
enjoys this.
I would never do this.
Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, she probably thinks the same thing when like you're eating her out.
You're eating her out.
Yeah, same. I don't know. Who knows? I don't get it. Like, it's weird to think about like how like a woman like being attracted to you. Like, it's weird.
Yeah.
Because men like men are disgusting. Like I just find myself disgusting. But yet women are attracted to me.
It's like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Like, you're crazy. What the fuck? You want to hang out?
All right, I'm not complaining.
Yeah. It's just weird. All right.
I'm just astonished.
Yeah. Anyway, what's our first topic?
A real topic.
After scratching your back and
Yeah.
dick sucking.
And sucking your own dick.
Sucking your own dick.
Okay, so
We're not gay.
it is. Yeah, we're not gay at all.
They know by the fucking show. But
All right, so
I don't know. We're just being honest here.
yeah.
And we're
So
tipsy,
feds
so we're talking about
confirm.
sucking our own dick in a very honest and deep-seated thoughts
Yeah.
kind of way.
We're
That
telling the
makes
truth.
any sense.
There's no hiding the truth around here.
Yeah. If
We
you-
say what we want.
yeah.
We want to.
I think every guy would try it to suck his own dick at
Yeah.
this one. See what it's like. If he could.
Yeah.
Like, if it's just easy, like a dog.
Uh-huh.
If you could just like pick your leg up.
Yeah, if you just.
And you just dicks in your mouth.
I heard like you could if you got like your
Like
bottom
Marilyn
ribs like
Manson
moved
got
removed.
Marilyn Manson got his lower ribs done. No, but Ron Jeremy could suck his own dick.
He
And
could?
Yeah, and he didn't because he's so big. His
Uh-huh.
dick's so big, so he doesn't even have. You don't have. I don't think you have to get your.
Uh-huh.
You just get. You could do some yoga, and have a big dick, and you can suck your own dick.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's little, yeah, then you probably. Marilyn Manson. That's why Marilyn Manson has a little dick. He had to get his ribs
Ribs
removed.
removed.
That's why.
All right, so
It's all shriveled.
Now that I'm not doing the big room,
It probably goes into his stomach when like it goes. Put that sweater like.
under the door. What sweater?
This one. No, the one right there. That's already up against the wall. That's what that's
So
for.
the first
That sweater's for the love making sounds.
So the first topic is feds confirm that North Korea is
Yeah.
behind the
I told you.
hacking for
Korea, bro.
Sony.
I told you it was North Korea. I knew they weren't gonna just. I knew that little fuck wasn't just gonna lay down and take it.
Well, the only thing why I don't believe, well, maybe it is North Korea, but I don't think it's actually like their government or anything, because they made a like one of their terms for them not to attack
Right?
was that Sony had to not let it get out on the internet anywhere, which is impossible. Someone's gonna fucking leak that shit.
But
It's like
wait a minute.
it makes me think they're like underaged little Koreans.
Why?
Huh?
But why?
Huh?
They were. One of the terms was Sony to not let anybody know that they got hacked.
No, not that they got hacked. That they can't let the interview get leaked out anywhere, which is
Impossible,
practically impossible with how.
But why? But what does it have to? Why does that
Huh?
tell you that it's children?
Huh? Well, it's the way the message was like worded and everything.
Well, because they
it
don't
says-
speak English.
still.
They don't speak English. They're Korean.
But I think
They're
Korean. I
Korean.
think Koreans can know
And they're
that's a fucking far fetched thing to ask. And that won't get out
Kim
anywhere.
Jong Il's an idiot. First of all,
Okay, I guess that's true.
he's stupid. Kim Jong Un. I mean, I always say
I guess
Kim
that's
Jong
true.
Un is fucking stupid. He's like he's a child.
Yeah, what is he? 19 or 20?
Yeah, he's younger than we are. And
Yeah.
he's or than I am.
Yeah.
He's like your age, running a fucking nation. What are you doing?
Huh?
You just jerk off.
Yeah, just jack off and play video games.
What is he doing? He's just banging fucking these Korean sluts because they're gonna get killed if they don't.
Yeah, if they don't.
And playing video games.
He's playing GTA.
His life is like GTA.
Yeah,
That's his
basically.
life.
You CJ.
He's at the end. He was already beaten it.
Yeah.
Like that's where he's at. He beat GTA already. He
I
owns
don't-
his own nation.
But he didn't do
was
anything.
born-
He
he was
just
born into
into
the
it.
end of the game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So like
that's
Kim
right.
Jong Il was the player,
Yeah.
and then he just passed down the game to Kim Jong Un.
Yeah, he's like, here, you can play my game. I already beat that shit, motherfucker. Here, handle it.
Peace out.
Yeah, I'm done with that board of this game. Moving on. Take over Egypt. Back in the day. I don't know, dude. I was, I don't know. I'm going on some crazy fucking tangent right now. I'm just gonna trip you up. I was, never mind. Continue.
You can't just say you're gonna go on a tangent and then be like, nah, never mind.
Because I was,
Whatever.
I was playing GTA yesterday,
Uh-huh.
and there was this fucking. I looked out my window of my house.
Uh-huh.
My
The rape dungeon.
fucking, no, on GTA.
Oh,
And
okay.
my skyscraper house.
Okay.
My
Why are you whispering?
what's it called?
Huh?
What's
Your
that
mansion?
house called?
Your apartment?
Yeah, that apartment, that in the tower.
Your condo?
Yeah, that beautiful, like, yeah. Anyway, I'm looking out the window, and then you see like just these random windows just floating out in the sky.
Okay.
And, like, it's like the building windows, but they're just floating out in the sky.
Right.
And then you walk around this way, and you're not. And you come this way, and they're there again. And I'm like, dude, that's the parallel universe there. Because
You're an idiot.
You can't see because you can't see this theory. You can't see the universe because it's like there. It's parallel. Like you can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're in this, like over here, then you can see
Everything.
yeah, it's just different dimension. There's a different dimension.
No.
See that? That's a different dimension.
No.
So you can't see it here, but that's a different dimension. See? Different dimension. Different dimension.
You're ridiculous.
We're living in like
I regret letting you talk about
I told you, that's why I was... No, it's not ridiculous, because that's exactly what that is. Like, parallel universes. You know how like, there's the multiple universes like, overlap. There's a theory of multiple universes that's living over, or just existing kind of like over each other.
Uh-huh.
And there's infinite possibilities. So there's like you, there's another you, but slightly different.
Yes, yeah, I'm familiar with what a parallel universe is.
There's like, so there's everything. Like, I don't know.
But I don't think you saw a parallel universe in
No,
GTA.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that's what that's kind of like. I don't know why. Like, it's just like like I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. Like, I always heard the multiple universe thing, but like, okay, but this, okay. If, let me get this crazy, because okay, if you see that in a video game, right? That parallel. Okay, there's a parallel, like object there, right?
Yeah.
And you can't see it from here, right? Okay,
Right.
and that, okay, based on that multiple universe theory, like, how does that exist in a computer video game code and still be in a theory, like, right?
That was a glitch.
I know
This
it's a
time-
okay, it's a glitch. That's what I'm saying. It's a glitch, but yet it's still like like that's the multiple. Like, I'm not. I'm just saying there's other. Okay, it's another dimension, right? You can't see it from this dimension, but you see it from this dimension.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and that's a glitch.
Uh-huh.
Same thing in fucking like actual life that we're living in.
So you're saying if I look out the window right now, I can see another parallel dimension.
No, you can't.
But if I go on the other side,
because we're already in one dimension right now. You can't get out of this dimension.
Right.
You're in this dimension.
Yeah.
But if you were to leave the dimension, then you can see the dimensions.
Right.
No. Well, yeah, but like,
Obviously.
no. Fuck you. I don't know. I'm just saying. Okay, there's this glitch in the video game which is comparable to a real life theory that no one has been able to disprove. Because that's what science is. You can't disprove it.
Right.
And like it's comparable to like a computer video game. I don't know. I said this before. That I remember we were talking about this last time when Peter was like, "Well, life is boring." I was like, "Just because you're choosing to play the game boring." You remember?
Yeah.
This is like the same kind of. I don't know. I'm fucking high and
Okay.
and life is a video game. So people should more live life like. Because seriously, like, what if you die? How do you know if you die, you don't just restart from where you're like a checkpoint? How do you not? How don't you know that? Like, what if you die and you just start from like that day, that morning when you woke up?
Because
how do you know that?
Because we do know that.
How do you not know that? How do you know that? How do you not? How do you know that?
Because how many people do we know that have died? And they haven't been. If that were true, then
no. Okay, no, I'm not saying that, but like I'm saying you personally, you die, and you don't know it, but you wake up again. Like that's not like you knew your past life, but you're still. It's not like everyone. Well, it's because they left this universe. That's what I'm saying. You're okay. You died here in this one, and you're starting in the other one. But you died over here, okay? You don't exist over here, so how do you... Like, nobody comes over here and it's like, oh, I died in this other universe, and I'm back here. Like, I'm here. Guys, I came here.
Okay.
Because you're crazy if you say this shit. Oh, no, I'm just saying.
No,
Like, you can't know. Nobody could tell you because they already died in this universe. And then
I'd follow that religion.
It's like a checkpoint.
We should make that a religion. I'd follow that.
You die and you come in a checkpoint. That's why some people are, like, living life like they don't give a fuck. Because they're just gonna, I don't know.
Yeah, I'd follow that religion if it were a religion.
Like Will Smith?
Yeah. No, Will Smith is Scientology.
He's just being Scientologist because they probably just are, like, have money. Like everybody has money.
Probably. But I want to be Scientologist.
Or like those fucking Keanu Reeves. What about Keanu Reeves?
I don't know what Keanu Reeves is. What is Keanu Reeves?
Like those dudes, or those dudes that don't look like they've aged. Will Smith looks old now, though. Have you seen Will Smith?
He's aging slower than everyone else, but he's aging.
He's starting to look like Barack Obama. Okay, here. Have you seen a recent interview?
But it's taken him a while to get there.
No, but he's not that old.
How old is he? Like 40?
No, it's not that old.
His 40s?
That's not that old nowadays. That's not old.
Wasn't Barack Obama like in his 40s?
He's like 50.
I thought he was in his 40s.
He was like 40.
Maybe when he first...
he was 46.
Yeah, when he was first president, right?
He was a little older than JFK. Or was he the youngest president now?
No. The youngest president was like...
JFK.
I thought it was John Adams. Or some shit like that.
JFK, he was like 40.
I thought it was like the second president or some shit like that. I don't know shit. I'm ignorant.
We got Google. It was JFK.
I'm ignorant.
We got Google. Anyways, I don't know, dude. That's what I'm like. What if it's just a checkpoint, and then you figure it out in another life?
We should make that a religion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, some people that can't, maybe they just don't.
Gamerism.
You don't tell people.
Gamerism.
Why would you tell
all
people?
Gamers believe that we will just respawn.
Yeah, exactly.
That we will just respawn in a later life.
That's what I'm saying. Like, life may be a fucking like a computer like simulation, and when you die, you start again, and you wouldn't, because you start in another universe that's very similar to the one you just left. Why would you tell people? You have rules that abide by, because
we're actually playing No Man's Sky right now.
Because if you tell people, they're gonna turn on you and fucking like call you crazy, and you're not gonna be able to succeed because you already figured out some shit in the previous like game, and that's why there's like these crazy rich people who would just have who just like run shit. And you don't even know about them. There's people who run shit and you don't even know about it. Like, there's this crazy drug cartels and who are just taking advantage of every little loophole in the society. Like hackers, dude. There's hackers out there who took advantage of the system. That's why there's called, like, life hacks. Like, that's not, like, I don't think that's a coincidence.
Life hacks is just...
It's like, okay, you have these rules. There's these rules in the universe. There's these rules in life and society. And you figure out ways to bend them. And those are the people who like I can always like think that even like the idea of like, okay, companies like doing some shit, like they're polluting a river. That's just straight competition. That's just out of a competitive drive, like doing like professional athletes doing steroids. There's just some people who are willing to do anything to get to be better than I do, to be better than everybody else. And people will easily take those shortcuts. Like, I don't know, dude. Life is just like nuts to be out of fucking stoned.
Life is too nuts to be stoned?
No, I'm just stoned. I'm just like,
oh, okay.
I don't know where I'm going with this.
Okay. So let's move
I just
on.
went on to
Let's
that.
go back
See,
to the
that's what
original
I'm just
topic.
saying that video game glitches are very similar.
Yeah, that goes back to our
And who knows?
our idea that we're just living in a video game.
Yeah, it's weird. You need to stop camping, bro.
Yeah.
Well, we could get killed if we go out there. But then we're just gonna respawn.
Yeah.
But do you really believe that? Is the
Yeah, that's the thing.
Is that real? Do you really, truly, deep down, does that inhabit your soul?
Will I just respawn? Can I go to war? Play some Call of Duty?
Like Call it, or on GTA, where you could kill yourself and you go options menu, you just shoot yourself in the head and you just respawn. Like how do you know
Like
that's
30
not?
minutes
Like
ago?
how do you know that's not? Yeah.
30 minutes in the past?
Or that morning, like your last save point, or like, and it saves every morning or whatever. Every, whatever 24 like time. What time is it? Like, time is just a thing.
Yeah, it gets you. Like, you kill yourself, you go back 30 minutes in the past, but you're in a different universe. In the universe you were originally in, they're still going with you as you're dead.
You pick up from where
as you're dead, but when the universe that you're in now it's like you're normally living.
Yeah, so you know, that's why, like, that movie one with Jet Li, remember how he had to kill his other selves in the universe to get stronger?
No.
Maybe that's why you get stronger every time you die, because you kind of figure it out.
Yeah.
You figure something out little by little. Because in a video game, every time you die, you're like, okay, I'm going to come up with a new strategy. Because I kind of already know what's going on. And you come with a new strategy.
Right.
And that's maybe what's life like. Every time you die, this other life that you pick up from gets a little stronger. Right? Yeah. I'm a fucking Messiah.
I'm a fucking Messiah. No, alright, so back to the original.
That's where this point was leading to. That
after self-proclaimed,
people need to fucking follow me. Hey,
what is it? After being a self-proclaimed Protestant,
self-proclaimed Jesus.
Protestant.
I always say, like,
not a Protestant. What's the word?
Jesus was born, right? And then you didn't hear about him at all until like he was 33 or some shit is when he started doing all these crazy miracles. I still got 9 years, bro. I still got 9 years to start doing some miracles and being Jesus.
Alright? It's too late for Pistol Pete.
Yeah, he's already passed.
It's too late for Player 2.
Yeah.
What Blue Guy's got like 4 years or some shit?
I don't know.
2 years?
Isn't he older than?
I don't know. No, he's younger than Peter.
He's not Jesus. Right.
He's not Jesus.
Jesus.
I've got like 10 years.
I already figured it out, dude. I'm gonna go kill myself so I can get stronger in the next universe. Already.
Alright, so the original topic.
Well, I'm just gonna figure out some glitches. Shit.
Alright, so the original topic is the interview.
The interview.
Yeah, what do you think?
No, because fucking bitch ass Kim. That's how we got it. Is because Kim Jong figured it out. Or Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
Somebody beat the game for him. It's like me beating the game for Leah on GTA, and he was like, "Okay, here. I already have millions. And
I already have millions of dollars.
You have all the weapons, and you have an army. Or it's like Saints Row, you know? Saints Row, you have an army.
Yeah.
You're like president. So here you go.
You're a demon.
Yeah. Here's the control that Kim Jong. You can have all that.
Yeah.
I don't know. That food's fucking. What do I think? You don't think it's Kim Jong? You don't think it's the actual, like, he has. Or, you know what? You have a point where I don't think it's him. Well. Like, okay, because
I don't think it's their government. Yeah, because
brainwashed.
their country is so brainwashed that he's like this great leader
and
that they'll just act on their own.
Get into good with him.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I did this for you. You know, I solved the interview problem. For you. So, you know, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for being my leader. I did this for you because you're my leader. And they're not even. Yeah. They're just looking to say thank you. Yeah. To him. You know, but still, it's still his.
Yeah, because the way North Korea works is they praise him as a god. That's how Kim Jong Il was. Yeah. Everyone was like devastated when Kim Jong Il died.
Yeah, they say there was they did a study, and like they would they were recording people and giving like blind people or like people with fucked up vision surgery and shit, right? And then. When they come out of the eye surgery, the first thing they would do was like look at a picture of Kim Jong Un and be like, "Thank you like thank you for my vision and blah, 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 you know, and like
what did he do?
Yeah, what did he do? Like fuck, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking yeah, the food, like exactly. Well, you had a point though, like it's based on his, but it's based on his power.
Yeah.
But it's not necessarily backing down.
Yeah, but it's not necessarily him.
That Sony's backing. Yeah, it's not necessary. He commissioned some hackers, but same thing. He said he wanted it done. It got done.
Yeah.
He wanted it done. It got done.
True.
It's the same thing. Like saying he got it done. Even if I don't know. And
I'm disappointed that
I can see the point, like of both of Sony backing down. I can see the point, like okay, I don't know, dude, because they could attack their customers. They could go after their customers, like go after their personal accounts,
right?
Go after their employees, like like fucking hackers. Go after the CEOs, right? And like. They could go after us. We have like a PS3s and we have all our information. Mm-hmm. We have credit card information, social security information on our PS3s. Like a lot of personal information that they could get. Yeah. And they're probably being threatened with. But I could see the point. I could see the point of them backing down, and I see the side of them being bitches for backing down.
Yeah.
Because, and then they could figure out a way to. I don't know. Who knows it? Yeah.
The only thing is that the problem with them backing down is that it creates this whole other thing that people can just hack another company, and the fact that Sony backed down because of terrorist threats. Yeah. That anyone can just threat with terrorist threats, and then they can possibly get whatever they want.
It's like throwing a tantrum. It's like a kid throwing a tantrum, and you're like, all right, here it goes. You know, it just unleashes. I'm gonna get you whatever you want to shut you up. So it's like, okay, this is how you have to act to get what you want.
Yeah, it just unleashes this whole new...
To get what you want, and if you act ridiculous, you can get what you want.
Yeah, it unleashes this whole new level of terrorism.
That is terror.
Yeah, that could possibly be... Either could possibly or never be devastating to someone.
Yeah. I see the point, though, of them still. But, yeah, you still have to take...
By the way, Pistol Pete Jr. says hi. Apparently, is done filleting player 2.
He was not filleting.
It is Blue Guy's turn.
You could text him fillet at the same time.
Okay, true. They're switching out. It's Blue Guy's turn right now.
He's cradling the balls.
Yeah, he's just
he's working the butthole.
Yeah, he's working the butthole, but in like 2 minutes.
Because player 2 can't see from behind. He's not looking back there where he's texting.
Yeah.
He'd get mad.
Yeah.
You texted?
Yeah.
You texted in the mail playing with my butthole?
Yeah, there you go. That's exactly what it is. Spot on.
Yeah. I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah, I still think that Sony shouldn't have backed down, though. I think they should have still put on that movie.
I don't know. I kind of see both sides. I see why.
I do see both sides, but I'm saying I still, if I was
kept
in control,
I
wouldn't have backed down.
What I wish they did is I think they did good with saying like it's up to the movie theaters to decide if they want to put it out. I think that was a great move, but I hate that they went and said, "No, we're not gonna give the movie out to anyone."
I think they shouldn't have pulled it though. I think they should have went, "Fuck you, Korea."
Yeah. But I was talking about this earlier. Like it is not just the U.S. It's also Japan.
I'm not just. I know it's Japan.
And Japan's very close to North Korea.
They're more powerful.
Yeah, they are more powerful. So still, they can still do stuff to them.
So what?
It's like freaking
Japan. It's like
Al-Qaeda
gives a fuck about their billions of people. They have billions of them anyway. Yeah, who cares if like a couple of 100,000 of them die? I'm not saying who cares, but like it's not that. Like it's the point you can't give into that. You're gonna do everything you can to defend all those people, and it's not like fucking they're gonna nuke fucking.
Yeah, they're not gonna nuke. Well, North Korea doesn't have.
That's what I'm saying. They don't have shit like that. And if they do anything stupid, that's just gonna give anybody the reason to just go. All right, let's go take over Korea. Well, because there's nothing in North Korea. There's nothing as far as resources that anybody wants.
Right.
There's nothing in. That's why nobody's even bothered fucking taking this little annoying faggot out.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing worth over there. What are we gonna do? We're gonna go over there just to take care of all these fucking people.
Spend millions of dollars
just to take care of these people.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's true.
and that's why they back down too. It's because like, what? Like, we're not gonna for a movie.
Yeah, we're not gonna start
for a movie. Because it is like a little. It's like a mom in the supermarket. It's literally like a mom in the supermarket. They have their fucking 6-year-old kid complaining that they don't want you to buy chicken because they don't like fucking chicken. They're fucking throwing some fucking tantrum. Yeah, by the time I hold my breath until I fucking and it's like, okay, I won't get chicken. It's like, fuck you, little kid. Slap that little kid and be like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, let him cry.
Not slap him, but let him shut. Like, say, shut the fuck up. All right, you're eating chicken, or you okay? You don't have to eat chicken. You can eat fucking just the mashed potatoes. And it's like, shut up. We're eating chicken. You know, like, you don't pay the bills.
Yeah. I think I only had one tantrum. I don't even know what for, though.
I remember a tantrum that you had one time. You were young. You were like 8 or 7. No, I was still like kindergarten, preschool. I was preschool.
Oh yeah, and I when I get out of the car.
Yeah.
I think that's the only one I remember.
Yeah,
and it took like 2 other people to come out and like pry me off the seat.
Yeah, that was the one. You just didn't want to go that day. That was funny. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly what that's like, though.
Yeah,
it's like if we would have gave in to you, you would do that every time. Like, you would do that every time. Every time you didn't want to go to school, you would do that. And it was like, alright, you don't have to go to school. You know? Oh, he's acting up again. I'm just going to take him home. You know?
Yeah.
And so you would do that every time. But it's like, okay, that shit didn't work. They still fucking took me. I still ended up at school. And I used, like, so much energy and time. And, like, I'm fucking tired. And I look like a fool. You know?
Right.
Like, I'm sure you were embarrassed. You know? Like, same thing. Like, you learn from that shit. Like, okay, I'm not going to get my way like that.
No, I don't think anyone at the school noticed. They knew anything.
No, but I'm just saying.
But like they did. I distinctly remember I had to sit there next to them the entire time until they calmed down.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah. And my best friend was like, "Come on, go play." I'm like, "No."
Yeah,
I'm sitting here.
But I'm sure, like,
fuck these guys.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you felt that, and you knew, like, okay, that didn't work. Like, I don't want to.
My first friend was a black friend.
I don't want to feel like this again.
My first friend was black. It was Gavin. He taught me how to play basketball.
A black guy named Gavin. That's funny.
He taught me how to play basketball.
His name was Gavin Jenner.
Gavin Jenner.
Some new. How long are you? Anyways, fuck North Korea.
Okay, so.
Queso?
Queso.
Quesadilla? I'm hungry now because I haven't fucking drunk.
Queso.
I get hungry from drinking, dude. I don't really get hungry from smoking weed.
Yeah. Obama says Sony made a mistake in canceling the interview release.
Yeah, Obama said that.
Yeah.
Motherfucking Obama. We're like at 30 minutes. Motherfucking Obama. Mm-hmm. I agree with Obama. But
yeah.
He's just... Obama's a warmonger, though.
Yeah. Well, that's the same thing as...
He's a fucking warmonger. Because he's trying to appease... Okay, let's go to war. We're going to sell rifles. Because there's a lobbyist that's like, we need to sell rifles.
Yeah, because war makes money. War makes money for us.
These AR-15s, man. Like I said, I was working for that company in Anaheim. Just making AR-15 carriers just all day. You can't work enough. They're like, you can work as long as you want. I was already working 12-hour days, and they're like, you could work 15-hour days if you want. You can stay longer. Like, goddamn, or you can work weekends.
Yeah.
Work 15-hour days and work weekends. You can't make enough fucking AR-15s. Like, are you kidding me? Like, do we need this much AR-15s? Like, Jesus. Like, that's all money. That's just all senseless money. It's just money. It's literally like blood sacrifice for money. Mm-hmm. That's exactly what that's like. They're selling guns to the government to kill people.
Yeah. And war, through history, war has always made money.
If you're a multi-billionaire,
like even for the Great Depression, World War II fucking got us out of the depression.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
because we just sold
And
everything.
they teach
to,
you that. They literally tell you that in the history in history class.
Yeah.
We got out of depression because of
World War
War II.
because we waited in World War II to start going after it. And then once we got out of the depression, we went and kicked everyone's asses.
Yeah, same shit. Same shit's going on now.
Yeah.
We're used to make guns, kill some people, some fucking brown skins.
But yeah, in terms of the U.S., Sony did make a mistake. They should have put the movie out. But I don't know what Japan's whole situation is. I have no means of knowing
I have no idea what Japan's about.
Yeah.
But
So
they're one of the biggest power. They're one of the top 3 powers.
yeah,
in the
I wouldn't say top 3 because one of the top. Because right now
they're one of the
Europe.
top 3 richest.
It's Europe, China,
Europe's
Russia. Russia's kind of
Europe's a continent, an entire
Oh,
continent.
I'm sorry, Europe. Britain.
That's an entire continent. But anyway, no. But Japan's one of the richest countries in the world. Like one of the top.
Yeah, true.
Top. They have as far as money.
Yeah.
And North Korea is a fucking one of the lowest.
It's the bottom 5.
Yeah.
But still.
Like, come on now. But there's nothing for them to gain there's nothing for them to gain in stomping them out. They're gonna lose more money. It's like when someone doesn't sue somebody or somebody doesn't. Okay, it's like when someone pays off a settlement. Like okay, like you get accused of rape, and it's cheaper for you to just pay somebody $1 million than to fight it in court, and pay your lawyers and pay the court fees and pay all the shit that's going to
possibly lose.
That's going to cost you like $5 million when you could just pay $1 million to settle.
Yeah, and then possibly lose, and then you have to pay the
like you're going to pay court fees anyway. Let's say court fees are $2 million.
Yeah,
and you're going to pay somebody $1 million just to shut up.
Right.
Like, well, what are you going to do? Pay $1 million. Even but still, it's that same thing. That's like the same. We're just come back to the same point.
Right.
Like, it's just a kid throwing a tantrum, and what you're supposed to do to a kid throwing a tantrum is to let them fucking tire themselves out, and let them throw a tantrum and show them they're not gonna get shit by throwing a tantrum. And that's where Sony's fucking up, or that's where Japan's fucking up. I don't know what Sony's deal is, dude. They should put their foot down. They're rich. They're probably the Sony company alone is probably richer than North Korea, right?
Maybe. Most likely.
They could just hire some drones. They could just get some drone. They could make their own drones just to, like, go and shoot Kim Jong-un personally. Like, seriously, why not? Like, all right, you're gonna threaten us? Here goes some drones, bitch. Kill your ass. Like, how is that? Can they get fucking? Is that?
You know, I was looking at that.
Can they get arrested or like? Is that in the Geneva Conventions that a company could like not kill a leader of a country?
I was looking at a
Kim
video.
Jong-un's not abiding by Geneva Conventions, so why not just go send some drones and kill that motherfucker while he's out on his yacht fucking these Korean bitches, drinking and smoking pot and playing video games?
Yeah.
Why not? Why not just kill that fool with a simple drone? A simple drone.
Because what happens to people who assassinate people?
They get assassinated.
They go to jail.
No, that's what I'm saying. But it's like it's out of country line. Like, okay, it's not. You're not abiding within a federal law. You're not inviting. You're not inviting. But what's North Korea?
That's how World War I started.
What's North Korea gonna do?
Someone assassinated.
What's North Korea gonna do?
Germany assassinated some dude.
But is anybody gonna defend North Korea? Who's gonna defend North Korea?
I have fucking no idea.
That's what I'm saying.
Russia?
Russia's like I said, the Archduke
anymore.
Ferdinand, that fool had people who cared about him, and he had countries that had his back. That's why there was that. But nobody who has North Korea's back. Nobody has North Korea's back.
Sure.
Nobody has North Korea's back. Nobody.
Other communist countries?
Like what?
I don't know anymore.
Isn't China a communist country?
Maybe. Is it still? Half of it is, isn't it?
This shit's crazy. Who knows? I'm too retarded to even.
We're just
coming back to the same
Yeah.
point.
all right. So on to a different point. Still on Sony, but this is more towards the emails being leaked out.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, Channing Tatum. Yes,
Channing
Channing Tatum.
So stupid. That's funny though.
Yeah, it's funny though. So basically, it was one of the emails leaked out about how 22 Jump Street beat Ted's record opening day or some shit. And his email was, "F you, Ted. Second of all time, biatch. Come on, Jump Streeters."
Yeah, how do you spell biatch? B-Y-A?
B-E-E-E-O-T-H-C-H.
Fucking idiot. Get out of here. It's
Okay.
B-Y-A.
Come on, Jump Streeters. We got Kate Blanchett with this box office bitches. And then, literally, probably for like 12 pages, just ha 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 ha.
Like a numerous amount of fucking scrolls.
Yeah, ha 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 ha. Like you're scrolling for 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's a numerous amount of scrolls. Numerous amount.
That's great though.
Who's an idiot? I mean, it's fucking funny, but what a dick. You don't do that many ha-has.
Yes.
That's way too many ha-has. Like, get out of here.
I wonder why they called Kevin Hart a whore though. You know that?
It's because they're fucking egotistical. He's talking shit because he's black or something.
Yeah, so that's a great email.
Yeah.
I mean, like
He's an asshole, but yeah.
I'd hang out with Channing Tatum.
Yeah, I'm not hating on you. It's fucking funny.
No, like if I met him in real life, I'd hang out with that guy. That's cool.
People be snatching up on people channel. Like, get out of here.
I'm taking all mine.
Seriously, dude. I think like if like you were married for for like 7 years, and like
your wife
were
would
hanging
still
out
be
with
all up
you
on
and
him.
your wife were hanging out with Channing Tatum. Yeah, she'd be all up on him.
Yeah.
Seriously, like in front of you, she wouldn't give in front of you. Like seriously,
It's fucking Channing. Yeah, he's cool, but he's risky. Alright, so and then also Steve Carell's movie was canceled following the Sony hack.
North Korea movie.
Yeah, because he was. I don't really know what the movie is. It's set in North Korea, so they're going to be filming there.
Oh,
That's kind of not a good idea with what's
yeah,
going
that
on.
is not a good idea at all.
Yeah.
Just film in fucking Japan
No one will know.
or South Korea. Film in South
Yeah,
Korea.
it's a new
It's too close.
casualty in the
Still too
Sony
close.
of the recent Sony hack.
Way close. Their missiles could reach South Korea.
Yeah, but I don't really know what the movie is about. It's a paranoid thriller about the Westerners' experience working in North Korea for a year. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
So it's gonna be
Why would
boring.
They were gonna film it in North Korea?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
All right. So let's just get away from
Why
all this
were
bullshit.
why were they even thinking about that? He already like okay, that's Sony.
Because that was
making
before.
the interview. No, they were making the interview, and Kim Jong Un already said like if you guys make this movie,
Yeah.
I'm gonna attack you guys, and he said that already. Okay, so we're also gonna film a movie in a country, like the arrogance, the fucking arrogance. Like okay, like why even propose doing that? Like, they shouldn't even took that movie. Like, or you wanted to film it in North Korea? Oh, no, I can't do that. We can't do that. They shouldn't even like bother taking on that movie. Give it a Miramax, dude, or some shit. You know? They're stupid. That's stupid. They knew they were making an interview already.
Yeah. All right, let's move away from all the interviews.
That's arrogant, though.
Yeah.
That's so arrogant.
Let's move away from all this interview news and Sony and all that stuff. So about a month ago, we already found out that Bruce.
See, okay, hold on. Let's not move away yet.
Okay.
Hold on, that's arrogant, but yet they still pull away. Like, come on, you're being cocky and then you shrivel up like a. It's like hitting on some fine chick.
Because
and
we don't know.
It's like hitting on some fine chick and she wants to blow you,
Okay.
and then you're like, you pull your pants down and your dick just shrivels up.
It's like we don't know what's getting serious yet until that happens. So now we're like, all right, fuck it, we can't do this shit.
Kim, how you gonna not take that little motherfucker seriously?
I don't know.
He killed his own uncle. That fool killed his own uncle, and his whole his kids,
You think
And
he
then
killed?
he killed his uncle.
Bill?
He killed his uncle. Yeah, he killed his uncle. He killed his uncle. He executed him. Like he arrested him, got him arrested, and executed him.
Kim Jong Il?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought he just died.
No, he
Magic problems.
executed him. He got him executed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. They brought him in with a fucking bag over his head.
I was like, what was I? I was like 13 when Kim Jong Un came to power.
Yeah, they executed him, and then he killed his kids, and he promoted his wife. Like that fool's merciless. Like it's just straight business, cold-hearted, gangster ass.
Mm-hmm.
How you not gonna take that guy serious? He killed his own uncle.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit.
Okay.
Doesn't give a shit. He killed his own uncle and his nephews. Or his cousins.
Yes,
His cousins. Promoted his aunt because she probably helped somehow.
Yeah.
And he killed her kids. He killed her kids
Yeah.
and promoted her.
Yeah.
Because she probably like faithfully followed through
Yeah.
with something. That's why he let her live.
Right.
So she had to have like help.
Mm-hmm.
Why let her live? Why not just kill her kid? Right?
Right.
So like, why not take that guy seriously? And you're gonna be arrogant, make a movie about killing him. I want to make a movie about filming it in there. When he already said he's gonna do some shit about the first one, it's just arrogant, and then pull out and then even pull out both of them.
Yeah.
Like you did some arrogant shit, and then you just pull out. All right, that's kind of fucked up. I'm just saying.
All right. Seriously, let's move on. People are getting tired of this shit.
How do you know? You don't know.
I think they are. We've been talking about this for what, like 45 minutes?
That's just arrogant.
Let's get some more.
So arrogant. Well, it's just the story unwraps, like deeper and deeper.
Yeah, it is, but not really. We've just been saying the same shit over and over.
True. But that's pretty arrogant.
Yeah,
that's pretty arrogant. Like that's why they pulled out. Probably. I don't know.
Yeah, we've just been saying the same shit over and over in a different way. That's
I'm just saying they poked them and then they're like backing out, like. Ooh. Like I'm just saying, they shouldn't have backed up. They shouldn't have backed up.
Okay, so they're having the Evil Dead series, and Bruce Campbell's going to be Ash in there. And Bruce Campbell talks about what you can expect from an older version of him. And this is a quote. It says, Ash has survivor's guilt. You can have a field day with his PTSD. He's a war vet. He doesn't want to talk about it. And he'll lie about that stump on his hand to impress the ladies. That's why I look forward to playing a guy with horrible flaws. In Army of Darkness, he can't memorize 3 words, and he's responsible for the death of 100 people. This is your lead character. Campbell also addressed the idea behind making a TV series as opposed to continuing the movie franchise. We realized if we made another movie, frankly, it would probably be too expensive, but in the format of a TV show, we could give people exactly what they wanted and expand the character and story even more. And we never burned Evil Dead as a franchise out. It's not like we did 13 of these movies. So we felt like, what the heck, let's give it a try. So yeah.
I agree. He makes a lot of valid points.
So,
I can't wait to see it. Because especially if he's playing fucking Bruce Campbell. If it was somebody else, then I'd be like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to.
Fuck this bitch.
Like those Still Dawn show. I give that a chance. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. I couldn't grasp it.
So
let's see how this goes. I'm looking forward to it because especially what he said about him having survivor's guilt and PTSD.
Yeah.
And then fucking still trying to bone bitches. That's fucking fun. And there's gonna be some fucking, what are they called, ghouls? On that? What are they called?
I guess, I don't know.
Deadites. They're called Deadites.
And so some great news has finally come, and that means Grand Theft Auto 5 is finally getting heists. You excited?
I can see you're very taking the role of player.
I know. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. trying to keep his old
persona.
Keep his shtick in the room.
Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm still very like confused and like interested in how you're gonna
Yeah, they don't
get it to
really
work
say.
with multiple people
Yeah.
online.
Looks like it's gonna be 4 people. So it looks like either 4 or 5 people person heists, and it looks like you can either assign or people are just gonna decide what fucking
Whoever picks first.
yeah.
Alright, I'll be
Probably just be like a vote or some shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, on who's gonna be like getaway, who's gonna be going to the safe, getting the money, blah 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 blah.
Maybe they'll do it by. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do it by stats.
Yeah,
But still,
maybe.
what if you wanna increase your driving skills and shit? You know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then are you gonna be able to earn like grips? Are you gonna be able to spend all that money? If you earn, let's say you do a heist that like everybody earned. You did a 4-player heist. You earned you scored $4 million. Does each player in that game get $1 million? And then you get to go buy like a tank.
Yeah, that's a big question.
There's
That's a
gonna
good
be-
question.
and there's gonna be mad
Will we
people-
really get as
and
much
there's
money
gonna
as
be-
we think we're gonna
that's
get,
what I'm
or
saying.
we're just gonna get like fucking $20,000 for doing this?
Yeah, and then there's people who are going to be able to be. That's still a lot of money. That's still a lot of
Yeah,
money.
it's like it's good for ammo and shit, but
And
it's
then
not,
there's-
you're
no,
not gonna buy no fucking.
But if you do
apartment or
multiple,
shit like that,
if you do multiple, I don't know. Anyway, but okay, yeah. If you get, so if everybody gets $1 million, are you going to be just seeing mad people with tanks roaming around, free roam and shit? Like you're gonna, like
so
everybody,
you'll
there's
have
going to be
like
16
1v1 tank battles.
Yeah, no, in free roam there's gonna be like 16 people rolling around with tanks. Or like there's gonna be like a 16-player free roam and they free roam lobby, and like
What is it? 32 now, right?
32 now. Huh?
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot about that. So 32 free roam?
Yeah.
What the fuck? So there's gonna be 32 free roam and like 10 of them are gonna have tanks.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What if someone were good though?
What?
What if they're defending the normal people of the other guys in tanks, just killing people?
Just killing tanks that
It's
are killing
just
people?
yeah,
Like a
it's
vigilante of
a tank vigilante.
But how long are you gonna survive in your tank doing that? Because you're gonna
I don't
take some shell shots.
I don't know.
You're taking shell
But
shots.
you're gonna put some shell shots
And
on
then-
the other guys,
and then who knows?
which can let some people get on the get the C4 and just throw some shit at them.
Or you could message people to help you out. Like, yeah, these fucking tank niggas is fucking everybody up. I got a tank, but I need some help.
Nigga, they got tanks out here everywhere.
They out here shelling everybody. They shelling your husband.
Uh-huh.
They shelling your dog. They
right.
shelling everybody.
So one of the questions in the article is, it's my idea, and it
Vegan?
says, yeah,
Vegan?
vegan. The big
Yeah.
question, of course, is why has it taken so long for heists to come together?
Because it's complicated.
Yeah, and it says, and their response was, to be honest, they just turned out to be a lot more difficult than we originally thought. Our initial idea was to build on a concept of story mode heist to make a new gameplay experience for GTA Online. That was more focused on cooperation, where everyone could play to their individual strengths and feel like they had a stake in the outcome. After many months of designing, testing, rewriting, and retesting, we settled on the 4-player structure and you will experience in the game. It took a ton of work from our programmers and mission designers to make it work at the level we were happy with. So we started working on the concept, a series of multi-tiered missions featuring diverse prep work, a range of different types of gameplay, and a big finale where team coordination and playing your own distinct role can make the difference between success or failure. Thread that brought you back in touch with some of the characters from the story. Turns out, one of the challenges is that unlike a heist in story mode, every player needs to feel central in the action at all times. That's much more challenging than it appears. A good example is the classic idea of a getaway driver waiting outside of a bank for the big score. A movie might not spend too much time focusing on that person because while they are waiting, we are watching the action going down in the vault. In a similar situation in story mode, we could use a character switch to make sure the player was always in the center of the action and switch back to the driver later. But to make this work for multiplayer players, we need to create situations where the driver has something interesting to do at exactly the same time the rest of their team are locking down the bank and making their way to money. Heist will be ready early in 2015.
So, what they're trying to say was like, making these missions
Yeah.
was like Inceptions, because there's missions within missions within missions.
Sure.
Missions.
Sure.
Because
What they're saying is everyone's gonna have their own thing to do while
yeah,
they're doing it.
that's what I'm saying.
Because
there's
like
missions
yeah,
within
because
missions.
normally I guess
Racks on racks.
yeah, like what they're saying with the getaway driver.
Yeah.
Normally, a getaway driver is just gonna be waiting outside for fucking 5 minutes until everyone comes out, and then they're the head of they're the main.
But they're
point.
saying there's constantly
So they're probably gonna have to defend the car, or some shit,
or something goes
or
wrong.
maybe they're gonna have to. They're not even gonna have to be waiting there. They're gonna have to drive over there.
Yeah.
They have to get there within the allotted time before everyone gets out, and then they have to keep going.
Or maybe something goes wrong, like while you're waiting.
Yeah.
You know, another heist team or another or a cop or like some cops figure what's going on, or some cops are kind of going in the building or trying to go in the building, and you like distract them. You gotta shoot off some shots and get them to chase you.
Yeah.
Right, and you gotta lose them and then come back.
Right.
Right. Or some shit like that. Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's cool. I'm looking forward to it. That's what I'm saying. I'm still very confused. That's why, like, exactly what you said. They were like, because it was going to be a lot more complicated than we thought. Like, when even the thought of heists online, that's like, fuck, what? How are you guys going to do that? It's nuts. Like, they shouldn't announce. That's what I'm saying. Like, with video games and these online things, they need to not even announce them. Until they got it almost done. Because people are going to bitch. Oh, it got pushed back 3 months. Heist? What? Heist? We have heist? Oh my god, that's cool. And then, like, they never come out. Are there even heists coming out? Oh my god, it took so long to get these heists. I don't even know if they're gonna be worth it. You know, it's just like, you're gonna have people that complain and shit, but they should. It's like, even with these movie trailers and shit, like, still releasing them all early and shit, all these teasers early. Hearing about, like, who's gonna play who, or, like, fucking 2 years before even the movie's coming out. Like,
Right,
all that shit,
yeah, like
really.
this fucking Superman movie.
Yeah, Bruce Ben Affleck. Like, that was like, when's the movie coming out?
Next year?
Yeah, like, when did we find out about him playing that shit? 3 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years.
Not 3 years. I mean, like,
Last
by the time the movie comes out, it's gonna be 3 years.
last year around E3.
I was saying by the time the movie comes out, it's gonna be 3 years, right? Like all that shit.
Well,
like,
by the time the movie comes out, it'll be 2 years.
Keep your shit under wraps, man. Like, even trailers. Like, don't even. I hate how trailers show so much shit.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, like they just had the Star Wars trailer, which isn't coming out until. Is it summer 2015 or? Oh no, it's coming out winter 2015. That's what it's doing.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's coming around holiday season.
Aren't the like I always think movies are really good. I always like enjoy movies when I never watched the trailer, when I don't know what it's about.
Yeah.
I don't know what the movie's about. That's the when you watch a movie, you don't know what it's about. You don't even know. You even know the title. Somebody tells you the title. Like, what's this movie? Oh, it's fucking.
No, but when that happens,
Speed.
that means the movie's either completely shit.
No,
or the movie's really good.
Or it's old and you haven't seen it. Like, let's say you've never seen the movie Speed.
Yeah.
You know the movie Speed?
No.
You even know what it's about?
I think I've seen it. I think I saw it,
You
but I
know
don't
what it's
remember. Well, just tell me.
No.
Okay.
You should watch that. Oh, anyways. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know anything about that movie.
Right.
If you watch that movie now and you had no idea what it's about.
It's like Interstellar. I should watch that shit. I don't even know what the fuck the movie's about.
Anyways, but like Speed is like about Keanu Reeves as a cop, and there's this like in downtown LA, he's at LAPD, and this fool is like this like crazy Michael Douglas dude is just bombing people.
Michael Douglas dude?
Yeah,
it's actually Michael Douglas, or you're saying he looks like Michael Douglas?
No, it's Michael Douglas.
Okay.
And he's bombing people, and like he's putting buses on subways, or he's putting bombs on subways and trash cans, just blowing people up. And he puts one on a bus, and it has to maintain like 40 miles an hour. If it doesn't, the bomb's gonna blow up. So like, and there's a bunch of people on the bus, and then he's got cameras on there, so if he sees people fucking trying to get off the bus, he's just gonna hit the switch and blow people up. So he's just playing like this little sick game. And if you have no idea about like anything going on. Like you see the trailer and you're like, okay, this movie's about some crazy guy. If you know all that, that's the trailer. I just told you the trailer.
Right.
But if you didn't know, if you saw this movie, have no idea what the fuck it's about, and then you're like, oh man, he's gonna blow that shit if it's fucking goes under 40. What? That's crazy. This is the first time you're hearing it from the actual character itself, and it's more dramatic. Like you hear me telling you.
Yeah. I think there's only one movie, or there's one movie I distinctly remember, kind of having that feeling. What's it called? The Game? Michael Douglas.
The Game.
Yeah. It's like it turned out it was really like a birthday present or something, and like he was like tripping out and like it was almost like people were out to kill him and shit, and like it was like this crazy shit, and at the end. His brother comes on like a celebration, and he had a gun because he was fucking freaking out, and he just shot his brother. But that was also fake too. He had a fucking bulletproof vest. They faked his death, and then at the actual celebration, he just comes out and he's like, like it was a great, it was a good fucking movie. Like
it was pretty fucking funny.
I think it was called The Game. I can't remember if it was actually called The Game or not. But yeah, or even if it was Michael Douglas, I'm mixing it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, it was a good ass movie. But it was an older movie. Like my dad told me, he's like, "You have to see this." Like, what's it about? He didn't tell me. He's like, "Just watch it."
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's the best time.
Yeah.
Like I don't like watching trailers. Like Batman. Dark Knight Rises. I didn't want to watch any trailers. Like no fucking trailers.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually didn't see any trailers for The Dark Knight.
And it was dope ass.
Yeah, it was dope ass movie.
It's so good when you don't know who's who.
All I knew was that good. Joker was in it. That's all I knew.
Yeah, it's even good if you. Yeah, see, that would have been better if you didn't know.
Yeah,
but
I didn't know Two Faces in that. I was fucking like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know Two Faces in that. And then it would have. But like, it's even better if you don't even know the actors.
Yeah, yeah, I didn't know the actors.
Like when they shoot, when
they
do
obviously
those scenes,
Christian Bale because
when they do
of
those
Batman
scenes,
Begins.
when people fucking walk in the room and they do those speed up scenes, and you're like, oh yeah, this is gonna be like fucking like you already know because the trailer. But like in those scenes, and
what they should do for those trailers is just stop like at the neck, just stop like at the neck, and then be like, and just cut to a different fucking scene. That's all you have to do. But they want you to know who's in the movie because like if you tell someone Channing Tatum's in a movie, all them bitches are gonna go see that movie.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're trying to sell a movie. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if you see Will Ferrell's in it, you're like, fuck, man, that movie must be funny.
It's like me telling you like to watch Speed because it's a good movie. You're like, why would I watch it?
Keanu Reeves is in it,
and because this fucking crazy dude's blowing up people, and you know, Sandra Bullock's in it. She's hot. She looks young. She's young and white. Sandra Bullock's on that. Yeah. Like she's so she's one of my top.
I don't know
actresses.
Yeah, I thought she was hot in Blindside.
Yeah, she was hot, and she's old. Yeah, she's still rocking it. I can't believe she married bitch ass Jesse James.
Yeah, he cheated on her.
Who's a fucking... Look at that guy's face. He's like... You can see he's a loser.
Yeah.
Like, you can see it in his eyes.
He's with some Nazi bitch or some shit like that.
That fool was just like... that fool was probably just...
What was her name? Tits McGee?
It was just like one of those, like... Dudes who just... Like, he's just one of those fucking people who does drugs and just... Like... I mean, like, he... Like, likes bikes, so... And has tattoos, so he got a good job. And had a good passion. He does drugs and fucks bitches and like
he works on bikes.
Yeah, that's all he does. Like that's his thing.
Yeah.
I don't know how that. What happened to him? Like nobody's. What happened to that guy? He's nowhere anymore.
I don't know.
Let's look up where that guy is.
No, I'm not looking that up.
Let's look up what were we looking up earlier? Oh, about the youngest president. I forgot.
Yeah.
Let's find that out. Because you said it was John Adams.
I thought it's one of the younger. It's one of the first presidents or something like that. Or it's like up to like the 12th president. It's like the youngest or something.
Youngest billionaire. Because I'm the youngest billionaire.
I don't know I don't know if JFK.
Oh, it was Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah.
42. But he's like...
What is he, like, 5th? Oh, no, he's
Nah,
like
he's
20th
old.
or some shit.
Yeah. 42. John F. K. was 43. See, I was closer.
How old was John Adams? Or Madison. No, I think Madison was
This is
closer.
presidents by age.
I think Madison is closer.
Because he got... Lincoln got assassinated. Who was Madison's vice president? Madison was Lincoln's vice president, right?
No, Madison was like the 4th or the 3rd president. Yeah. But like Madison and John Adams were like huge rivals or some shit like that. That's all I remember in history. But I don't want to just have it.
John Adams.
What's the next topic after Bruce Campbell?
John Adams was born in 1735 and was inaugurated in 1797.
GTA.
So he was 52. John Adams. John Adams is sick. James Madison was 17. He was born. He was older. He was 58.
Okay. Alright, never mind then. So, I don't really care about this, but I know you do because UFC. So, fighters to sue UFC for hundreds of millions in class action lawsuit.
I haven't looked into this at all. Like I've been reading it.
And there's also stuff about CM Punk. I don't know. When there's news about UFC, I really don't care.
They abused its market power to force a monopoly by essentially strangling the free market available to fighters. The source's Bloody Elbow spoke to consider the lawsuit a game changer. What about with the fighters filing the suit seeking hundreds of millions of dollars of damages to their sponsorship money, video game rights, and more? Interesting enough, Bloody Elbow is reporting that the fighters will be filing a lawsuit through our major law firms that, according to a fighter, they spoke to our major players, and these are not people the UFC will be able to outspend. So they're saying they're suing over UFC monopolizing MMA. Why don't players sue NFL for monopolizing football? Why don't players sue NBA for monopolizing basketball? Why don't baseball players sue MLB for monopolizing baseball? Why doesn't that happen? Why does it always happen with just fighting? Why can't fighting have an organization? I mean, I don't disagree with UFC. Like, I know they fuck over the fighters, dude, because these was like they put. I think they put their body on the line more than any sport, right?
Yeah,
you agree with that?
Yeah.
And like they get the least money for it. You get more money to catch a ball or to fucking shoot a ball into a hoop than you do to get punched in the face.
This has been around longer.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah,
It hasn't been around longer.
As a professional thing, yeah.
No, not even. Not even. There's been prize fighting since like fucking ever, dude.
Well, boxing,
prize
not
fighting.
MMA, like this.
There's been not MMA, but even prize fighting.
Yeah,
But prize fighting, there's
boxing.
no. But prize
I'll say that.
Boxing, there's no unified sport either. There's no. There's WBA. There's IBO. There's IBF. There's fucking and there's like, and then these dudes, and then they're allowed. Okay, and then there's fighters that win a belt in the WBO. They have a belt in the IBF. They have all these belts. There's like, and then there's like all these dudes that are like, okay, there's a pound for pound ranking. There's like 40 of them, and all 40 of them are like fucking hold fucking 80 championship or hold like 5 champions. This guy is the fucking so-and-so champion, champion. And that's exactly what it seems like these fighters are trying. Which it kind of gives. It does give fighters more. They get a lot bigger purse for it because there's more competition for their job.
Yeah.
You know, but still, like, there's still more like viewers in UFC than there is in fucking ONE FC, WEC, or that one's gone. UFC bought them. Fucking what is Bellator? Do you even know what Bellator is?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, Rampage Jackson is fighting in Bellator. Do you even?
No.
You know who Rampage Jackson is, right?
Yeah.
But he's fighting in Bellator.
Yeah.
You would know if Rampage Jackson his next fight. If you know, you would know. You kind of would know that if he was.
The only
still
two
in
I
UFC.
know is UFC and Pride.
Yeah, and Pride's gone a long time ago.
Yeah, so Pride's gone.
Yeah. Like.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
Well,
they did monopolize it, but why don't NFL players sue? Why don't all NFL players sue for
a shit ton of money? That's why.
For leagues? They could go play. Yeah, they do get paid shit. Well, okay, that's what the fighters,
Baseball players.
Why don't fight? That's what they're trying to get. All the fighters, they need to form a union.
Baseball players get paid up to hundreds of millions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So nobody's complaining. So like they're gonna. But that's what all these fighters are complaining because they're not getting paid.
What do they get paid? A couple $100,000?
Yeah, they're getting paid more in sponsorships, and then I think this is over that Reebok deal.
Yeah.
This is probably over that Reebok deal because now they can't even get their own sponsorship money.
Yeah, now they have to be sponsored by Reebok.
And they have to be
so
paid based on
probably
their,
some of that money
they
goes
basically
towards
have to be
UFC.
paid by their rank and their skill, not not by their popularity or whatever.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on.
And
but
it's still I think that the fighters deserve a lot more money. They deserve a lot more money.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
They should be paid higher than football players.
Yeah.
I mean, football's tough. Basketball's tough. But you should be paid, or baseball, you should be paid more. The fighters should be paid a lot more than a fucking baseball player should be paid. That's for fucking sure.
But it's because UFC.
John Jones should be paid a lot more than fucking like Derek Jeter or fucking.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch baseball or whatever. You know, like he should be paid a lot more for like trying to fucking like almost kill somebody and defend yourself from somebody trying to like kill you. Because, like, if the referee wasn't there and it was just, like, an all-out fight, like, there's no one going to stop it.
Yeah,
You're going to go
like
to the death.
gladiator.
You're going to the death. Like, that's what the ref stops it. He decided this guy won when it gets to that point, or the judges, or there's a time limit that the rules decided. But in the end, it's okay, so you should get paid a lot more for that than you get paid for hitting a fucking stick.
But as, like, kind of like a major league sport, UFC hasn't been around for as long as MLB or NBA or NFL.
Well, even with boxing, say it with boxing too.
Yeah, but boxing's boring. No one likes to watch that shit.
Boxing's dope.
Boxing's
dope.
boring.
Some fights are boring.
Every fight I've ever watched,
because you watch fucking Mayweather fight, or you watch fucking like. You watch like Arturo Gotti, fucking fight Mickey Ward. That shit is like, you watch Rocky.
Yeah, I watched Rocky.
That fucking fight is way better than watching Rocky. Those fools, like, these dudes are, like, throwing hooks to the body and to the head. Like, they're, like, knockout shots. And then they're hitting each other so much that one guy, okay, he gets tired from he just gets tired from trying to finish this dude to the body, to the head. He gets tired.
Well, Rocky's fake as fuck, though. Rocky's like you're playing like a video game. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Every punch is like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, there's like a bobblehead.
Like, that's what I'm saying. But, like... You can't see that in a real fight, but this fight was like, it was like that, dude. These fools were just, bam, just throwing, and he would get tired from just hitting him, get tired, take a little breather, and this dude's like, okay, he got tired, and he starts coming with these devastating hooks to the head, to the body, and you're like, the refs like every time the ref, like, they have an exchange, and the ref's like, you know, when the ref's about to stop it, and he's like, each exchange, he's like about to stop it, and then like he sees the guy start coming back, and he backs off, and then he starts coming out, and the ref gets in there again, and it's like, whoa, like a movie couldn't like, you just like, there's like crazy fucking boxing fight, but like there's only like a handful of fighters that make like 40 million a fight, that make Mayweather makes 70 million. That's the most the fighters ever made. 70 million a fight. How much is like and he fights once a year, twice a year maybe. That's 1,400 a year.
Yeah.
Maybe. Or 70 million a year. But how much is like a football player's contract? Like 300 a year, 300 million a year.
Yeah.
How much is like a LeBron James contract?
Up to 40.
40
NBA contracts can only go up to like 40 or 50.
40 million. Oh, but they get their fucking crazy ass Nike. And
Yeah.
How much is that for make from Nike?
I have fucking no idea.
Yeah, and boxers don't have Nike. They don't have shit like that. They don't got Nike. They rarely get shit like that.
Yeah.
They have their own. If they have anything, they have to go like Delaware. He has his promotion.
Yeah.
He's like one of the richest boxers because he fucking did his own shit.
Right.
Or Mayweather. Safu's just fucking asshole and everybody hates him, so he does. You know, he just sells massive pay-per-views. Yeah. Like, I don't know, dude. It's all business shit. It's all business. Yeah. But I just think a fighter should get paid a lot more because they're just getting and then they know. Everybody knows now, like, getting hit in the head, dude. Like, you're not gonna be for a couple years. If you're fighting for 10 years. You're training hours, getting hit in the head, you're fighting, getting hit in the head. And you don't heal from that, getting hit in the head. You get brain damage. You literally get fucking brain damage. Like football players get brain damage. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna have brain damage. Give me some money. Give me some fucking money, dude. Like,
see, that's the thing. If UFC and boxing and whatever, if they made more money, they'd give more money. But it's because
they do make a lot of money.
Yeah, they do make a lot of money, but I don't think they make as much money in comparison to like NBA and MLB and NFL. That's why each thing. Yeah, because of sponsorships and everything.
Football's fucking boring.
Yeah, football's boring.
Baseball's fucking boring as shit. Wouldn't you rather watch fighting than baseball?
Yeah, I would. But it's the same thing like we were talking about with like YouTubers and stuff. There's a lot better YouTubers than the popular ones now, but because they have more years under their belt, and everyone knows who they are already, they're going to be making more money than the ones that are already better than them. The other ones have to get more popularity.
That's true. You got a point. Longevity.
Yeah.
But like, how does UFC is building that longevity? They're building that, so in a couple of years they might
so in a couple of years, it might be 10 years before they can be on the level of.
That's why they're
trying
to monopolize it like the way they're doing.
Yeah.
Because how did NFL do it, or how did MLB?
I don't know. I don't know.
Was
I wasn't born around. By the time I was born, it was just NFL. By the time I was born, it was just NBA.
But back in the day, it was NBA and what was the other league?
I don't know.
Remember the other league? In the 70s, it was.
See, I was born in the 70s. I don't know.
What was the other
You're
league?
born in the 80s. You might know a little bit more.
But I wasn't born in the 80s.
What the 90s?
I was born in 1990.
19. Well, you're borderline 80s, borderline 90s. You're right.
Anyway, but no, because I wouldn't remember anything from the 80s. Anyway, but in fact, there was another league.
I thought you were 89.
That was actually competing, and the NBA just bought them. They were like just bought them out. It was you remember the movie Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
Oh, not Tropic Thunder. I don't know because
Semi-pro.
Semi-pro because the team was the Tropics.
Yeah, the Tropics.
But yeah, semi-pro. That's like what it was based on.
Yeah. Oh, okay, so a semi-pro league.
Yeah. It was
okay.
Yeah, pretty much. And they were like they were actually competing with the NBA and stuff, and they ended up just buying them out as soon as like WEC was around with UFC, and WEC had good fight there because UFC didn't have any of the little guys.
Mm-hmm.
They only had like up to 150 was their lightest class. And like at weight classes, like the lower you get, these dudes get really good. Like technically, they're just fast. They could go for 5 rounds full speed.
Yeah.
Instead of getting tired.
Yeah.
And shit, and having to rest and clench up and get tired, rest, you know, and
right.
Have to wear a guy down. So it's like they could just go full clip the whole time. And like. And they were actually putting on good fights, and people were buying their pay-per-views. So as soon as they started getting some shit, UFC just bought them up. Took all their fighters, bought them all up. Bought Pride. Pride was because Pride was competing with them too. Just bought them all up.
Because Pride had less rules or some shit, right? Or less regulation.
Yeah, because they're in Japan. Yeah. Because they folks were on steroids. Dudes were fucking mean on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah,
they didn't have elbows though.
Yeah, everyone.
Soccer kicks.
As far as steroids go, I think everyone wants to see people doing steroids.
UFC, they should let you knee on the ground and throw kicks on the ground. Yeah. You should be able to kick somebody in the face in the ground. Because in a real fight, as soon as you go down, that's what somebody does. Try to kick you in the fucking face. Yeah. That's exactly what happens every time.
Yeah, but you could kill someone like that. They if you have a
no. Okay, well the ref should. Okay, if he sees you can't kill if you do it over and over and over. But if you kick somebody once in the face, you knock him out. The ref is gonna stop it. Yeah. Or you kick him twice and the ref sees he's out. You're not just gonna keep. In a real life fight, somebody stomps you and you're out. They're just gonna keep stomping you and stomping you and stomping, and then you can kill somebody. But the reason why they don't have soccer kicks is they say like you get pinned up against the fence, you have nowhere to go.
Yeah, but you can do a soccer kick fast. Like you know how they do? They just keep fucking hammering on their face when they do that. They're doing that fast because they're just being relentless.
You can block it. You're gonna get trained to block it. If you're blocking with your hands, it's not gonna be much because you're. It's like.
Yeah, but still, I'm saying with the soccer kick, with the soccer kick, you can do it fast. You can do it before you even a ref can even realize that he's already knocked out. You can already get him like 3 other kicks. That could still kill someone.
Yeah, but not
all you
heavy,
need is like 2 or 3 kicks to kill someone.
Kicks though, not those heavy kicks. If you're landing heavy, like it's like with heavy blows, when you could land those when someone's holding you in guard, you land these little fucking. But when
I just think in the hands
when you see these
of a trained professional like they are, it can be brutal. It can be killing, lethal. Yeah. Whether it's heavy or fucking quick.
But still, like you're going to be trained to avoid it. You're going to be trained to lessen the blow, and if you take it full on, you're out. The ref stops it. Like. Yeah, if you get in, like you said, those fast, but they're not going to be those heavy. You need to get in a good like stomp. You need a lot of balance. You need good fucking force. If you try to throw a stomp like a full, let's say, okay, you knock me down with a punch, bam, and you go to try to throw this fucking like brutal stomp, this brutal stomp. You got to throw a lot of weight into that, and then you have to bring all that weight back. Or else all your weight's forward, and maybe I move my head out of the way, and now your leg's here by my head. I grab it, go for the leg, take you down. You're going to be trained to deal with it. Like, that's what I'm saying. You have to put a lot of weight into a good stomp that's going to really hurt you.
I think
otherwise, you're going to put your head... And stomps leave you vulnerable because you're throwing your legs out there, so you could grab a leg. When you throw a leg out there, a jiu-jitsu guy's going to grab your leg.
There's just a lot of shit that can go wrong if the person's not able to block it.
I think they should allow kicks on the ground, and they should allow knees to the head when you're on the ground. Like because see, in a real fight too, if someone like when you see somebody in that north-south or that, when someone shoots for a takedown,
right,
and they have them here, you should be able to just start kneeing them in the head, because that's what somebody's gonna do in a real fight. Like your head's right here by my knee, it's a straight shot to your head, and then you're gonna be trained to I missed his takedown. He's gonna knee me in the head and block the knees. Like, let it go, and that'll make it more exciting too. But it's not gonna put him any more damage than getting punched in the fucking jaw. Or getting shin kicked in the head. It's still the same thing. Getting spin kicked in the head. Have you seen some dudes getting fucking spinning wheel kicked in the head?
Yeah.
The back of your heel, shit's strong as shit. You walk all day on your feet and you can kick somebody in the face with that.
But I don't think that you're not just gonna be repeatedly one after another doing that shit though.
Yeah, but
if you're doing a spinning kick, you can do like 3 before you get dizzy.
I kick you in the head, you go down. The ref sees you go down.
Yeah.
And then he sees me go for the stomp, and the stomp lands. He stops it. Okay, but let's say there's not stomps or whatever. I land that wheel kick, and then I come down with a punch. That punch lands like same thing. Or I come down with the elbow. You could throw a flying elbow. You could land elbows. That's still.
But you have so much more power in your legs than you do in your arms. Still.
Well, then the ref should be quicker to stop it too when he sees the fool go down, because he's going to get soccer kicked in the head. And fighters should be more. They're going to be more technical. They're going to be more.
No, but
and then even so, okay.
All right, but then with that, then you just see more fights being stopped early.
No, but have you seen fighters?
How many times has it been annoying when you see a ref stop it too early?
That's true, but have you seen when? But a fighter goes down heavy and he doesn't remember like how he got out of that. It's his fighter. He got trained. Okay, you get trained like you get taken down. You're vulnerable for a stomp. So like the first thing you do is you're gonna move your head. Like you're gonna try to move your head and grab for a leg or whatever, because they're going to come for a stomp. Mm-hmm. That's what fighters like. they know, like, you get trained, like, they just, like, it's just an instinct. You feel shit, and you know, like, okay, this is gonna happen. Or you feel it, like, if you've never been in a fight, dude, like, like, people, like, how do you know a punch, like, people ask, like, how do you know a punch, like, how do you know a punch is coming, like, you get, like, people like, I heard if you see their hips moving, like, no, you're not even looking at their hips,
No,
you just,
look at their shoulder.
no, not even that, you don't look at their shoulders, you just feel it, like, this punch, it's punches coming in, punches coming, you just feel it, it's not like, you don't see it, it's too quick to see, everything's too quick to see, really, like, in that range, you're like, with somebody who knows what they're doing, it's really too, like, you just know, like, you just feel like jab, or you just feel like hook, duck, like, you just feel it, you just really, like, it's too quick to think, but you just know, like, by your training, and by, like, because they were trained similar, like, everybody's kind of trained similar, and you just know, like, you're vulnerable for this, when this happens, and you just, like, it's just too, but, like, you just feel, it's still your thinking, but it's just weird, you feel it, you don't look at body parts, you just feel it, it's weird. Like, that's what I'm saying. If you were, like, trained to deal with kicks to the ground, you would, even if you were hurt, you would know what to do. Because you see fighters get punched all the time, and you know they're going to come down and hurt you. And dudes know, like, some dudes know to, like, okay, let me sweep now, let me guard, because the ref's going to stop it. Let me just keep him off balance so he can't get a good balanced shot on me. Like that's your training and shit. Same thing with kicks, with elbow. Like, it's all lethal. Getting kicked in the head is lethal as fuck. That's all lethal. All that's lethal. Elbows to the ground. Getting elbow to the ground. That's all lethal. Like,
I still think.
But it's your training.
Using the
it's
legs.
your movement. It's your training that makes it not lethal. Like,
Yeah.
Because a UFC fighter could kill somebody in real life. Yeah. And you down, throw a couple elbows. Like, fucking on the floor, like a concrete ground, like, they're dead. But, like, somebody who knows what they're gonna, like, the blow's not gonna be, they're not gonna absorb that full blow because they're kind of using defensive tactics,
Yeah.
Like, we're pretty much been on time.
Yeah.
We're on time. We on time, so I've done enough ranting, I'm tired. But, yeah. Right? Do you
Yeah.
think they should allow
Sure.
soccer kicks now?
I still don't.
You still think that's too lethal?
I still don't.
You think that's still too lethal?
I think
Soccer kicks?
maybe not necessarily lethal, but I still think it brings more problems.
Like, what problem?
I still
as far as what, like,
as far as lethality, yes, but like I don't know.
as far as like
adds too much.
injury.
As far as injury,
brain damage.
yeah.
As far as brain damage.
Because like I said, a kick to the head I feel like is far more devastating than a punch or even an elbow.
It is. I mean, it's a lot, especially when you're on the ground.
Yeah.
But that's what's gonna happen. That's like they want this to be a fight, and in a street fight, you go down. The first thing somebody does is go to kick you. They're not gonna go down with you. They're not gonna go down to the ground and start punching. They're gonna fucking try to kick you in the face, and try to let you get back, or wait till you get back up, or kick you in the fucking face.
The way I picture that, I feel like that's just gonna be hard to watch. Because like at that point, you're
like
just
when
fucking
someone gets
fucking
kicked.
him
Okay,
up.
he got hurt. He went down, and then he got kicked in the face. Because you see some guys like, even in Pride, they allowed soccer kicks to the face, and then when they weren't hurt, they have their feet up. They turn. If the guy tries to stomp, they block it with their legs. They turn out of the way and shit. If he's trying to come to the side to try to kick him, turn this way, try to grab a leg. Or if they turn and shit. Kick yourself, throw up kicks and shit, like, there's ways to defend it. And if you're hurt, and you get knocked down, and some guy kicks you in the face, and you get hurt more, and let's see if you take another one, bink, alright, ref comes in, that's enough. Like I said, it does take a lot of, if it takes a lot of effort to try to kick somebody in the face, more than you think. It's not easy to just kick somebody in the face, because they have arms. You're gonna miss. You're gonna hit shoulders. You're gonna hit body. You're not gonna really hit, like, you're gonna hit legs. You're not gonna. it takes balance and and they don't allow you to grab. If you were to grab onto the cage and then start stomping, ooh, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Now that's brutal because you have balance. Now you could throw weight. He can't grab your legs, take you down because you're grabbing onto the fence. But okay, they don't allow that. Now you have to in order to land like I said, a devastating blow, like you said, as far as lethality and brain damage, you have to put a lot of force into it, or else it's going to be deflected because. It's not like you got to feel like what it's like to take a punch or something when you kind of move out of the way, or you kind of it takes a lot of force out of it. It looks bad. It still looks bad. Like somebody hits you here and you go like this. Like it looks bad, but it's like it doesn't hurt. Like because you're going with it. Like it doesn't really hurt. It just hits you and moves you, but you didn't absorb a lot of contact because you went okay. But if your head's here on the ground, and you absorb it, it takes two. The ref is going to come in like, okay, he's not trying to push out of the way as he sees the stomp coming. He's not defending himself. Let me stop it.
Okay.
Right? You still no kicks.
Still no kicks.
Still
I still feel it.
Right.
I see what you're saying, but I still feel.
Still don't think no kicks.
Yeah, I still think no kicks or knees.
I think there should be kicks. That's cool. I think it would make it more. You don't think it would be more exciting?
It would be more
kicks
exciting,
and knees?
but I
knees to the ground?
still.
You don't think? What about knees to the ground?
I still feel like
but
it's a bad
Pride, they
idea.
had kicks to the ground. They had kicks and stuff. But the thing was with them, the reason why they allowed kicks was because of ropes. Because
There you go.
the reason why they say no kicks in UFC because of the fence. So if you get stuck against the fence, and somebody kicks you in the face up against the fence, you're fucking.
Yeah. See, so there's
Well, with the ropes,
it's
you
kind
can
of a
slide
situational
under.
thing, right? It's kind of a situational thing.
I think there should be kicks. Because then you're going to want, don't get up against the fence. Whatever you do. If you get up against the fence, you're going to be able to.
Yeah, but so how many times do you think, you should never
it'll-
go there? They end up going there. They do it anyway. They sometimes just in the heat of the fucking moment, they do whatever the fuck.
They lose the fight.
There you
because
go,
They
they
made
lose
a
the
critical
fight.
mistake. It's the same thing okay, if you put your hands down
But at the same
chin,
time, all right,
you lose the fight.
But I'm saying that not only are they losing the fight, they're putting their fucking life. They're putting their life even more in danger than they already are.
Then this is going to be it'll evolve to the. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I still say no kicks. I still say no kicks.
All right. I can't convince you. I tried my best. I think kicks are a lot more they're not as deadly as you think. Like you said, you could get more authority, but you have to put a lot of I can't convince you, but I think it's just more I still disagree. We just disagree. This has been the Real Press Start. No more fucking questions.
No more fucking questions. I actually know what we talked about. Because
No
it was
more?
only really one thing that we talked
No,
about.
we talked about a lot.